Hello everybody, my name is Alex and welcome to another Civilization 6 video. Now what we're going to do today is kind of a bit different. I feature a lot of commenters' comments and I reply a lot to comments, obviously, in the comments. I've said comments 4 times there in 2 seconds. But one thing I've not done, I don't think, is base a whole video on reacting to one single comment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reply to Jason's prediction. So what he did was he predicted 4 civilizations which he thinks are still going to come in the new Frontier Pass. I think it's kind of brave predicting 4 because there's only 5 new ones still to be revealed because we already know of the Maya, Gran Colombia and Ethiopia. I'm just basically going to say how likely I think each one of them are. Thank you, Jason, by the way. This was obviously useful. So the first prediction is Portugal, and a Portugal led by the Marquis de Pombal. This is a good prediction. Now, this is a brilliant suggestion because it's very, very likely, in my opinion, and it's one that I definitely predict will come to Civ 6. Now, Portugal is a real fan's favourite. If you go on the forums and stuff, Portugal is one of them civs that people really, really want to see come to Civ 6. So straight off, we're in a good place with this prediction. But what I like about it is that we've not played it safe with just the Civ prediction. We've gone for a leader, and the Marquis of Pombal is a really good choice. So the Marquis is a really good choice because during his time in office and during his time in politics, which ran to 1777 really, the one thing he's best remembered for is his leadership in the aftermath of the earthquake of Lisbon in 1755. Now, some of you might be thinking, what's that got to do with anything? But if you think about it, Gathering Storm is a natural disasters expansion. So to bring in a leader that's got a big focus on a single natural disaster and that actually bounced back from a natural disaster is a pretty good bet. So overall, the Portugal suggestion with him at the helm, I think is a good prediction and one which I would say is arguably more likely than not. So the next prediction is Haiti or Haiti, depending on how you want to pronounce it, under the leadership of Toussaint Louverture. Now, although after yesterday's video, I'm kind of reluctant to approach the pronunciation side of things. Is it Caesarian bonus with Caesarian? I don't think the way I pronounce this leader's name is probably the correct French way of saying that. One little nugget is that after a long 12-year conflict, the nation actually became the only state in history to successfully complete a slave revolt, which is a big achievement. Another key part of their history as well is, and this includes the leader, whose name I will put on the screen so I don't have to pronounce it, he was actually the first black general in the French army, by the way, which is a fascinating and brilliant fact in itself. But including him, all but one of Haiti's first leaders were former slaves. This is a really intriguing civ. Like, it would raise lots of questions maybe other civs don't ask, so I think with the way Firaxis go about things, it's definitely a possibility that they will put in this civ because it's just interesting and it's different to the other kinds of civs or lots of other kinds of civs we get in the game. But although I do think it's a possibility, I think I would stop short of saying I think it's likely. I think I'd be cautious with this. I don't know, I just don't feel like this one is gonna happen, but you know, I'll probably be wrong. So the third prediction is Hawaii under Kamehameha. I absolutely love this. I covered Hawaii in a video a little while ago when I was talking about American civs I want to see in the game. Yes, I know it's more Oceania, I've been told that. But yeah, this is a pretty cool civ. I think you're absolutely right in suggesting that if they were to come to Civ 6, they would be led by Kamehameha. He's definitely the biggest Hawaiian leader. He's also a properly intriguing leader, like he was prophesied before he was even born, and he had kind of seemed like he had the backing of the gods. He was the first leader to unite the Hawaiian Islands, and he was also very big on trade with the European nations as well. What I find particularly cool with him though and Hawaii is that we saw the Apocalypse game mode added, right, the other day, and Kamehameha apparently had so much support from the gods that a volcano erupted on his enemies. So his oldest enemy who rebelled against him at some point, apparently a volcano erupted on them, I think. So, soothsayers can make volcanoes erupt, but so can Kamehameha, so he would fit in pretty well. Do I think this prediction is likely? I'm not sure. I definitely think it's possible. I'll definitely be looking out for it. So, again, I think a pretty good prediction, and one of them interesting civs that we could see added in this expansion pass. So the final prediction was a civ like Ukraine. We kind of stopped being as specific at this point, but that's cool. Now, although I don't personally see Ukraine coming to Civ 6, I don't think that will happen, I do think there will be a Civ from that area. Now, there's a couple of big possibilities. The first one is the Kievan Rus, because it sounds cool, and also it's very important in that part of Europe's history. But perhaps more likely would be the Empire of Bulgaria. I never used to know Bulgaria had an empire. Lots of people probably don't know that. But they like adding more niche civs, don't they now? Like, I was talking about it with Hawaii, which kind of makes me think that could be in the game. And even Haiti, they like adding niche civs at times, though. We've not featured Bulgaria really in Civ before. Could this be the time to add someone like that? So overall, I thought these predictions were actually pretty immense. They were definitely really interesting, and especially Portugal and maybe someone like Hawaii seemed quite likely to me. I thought they were brilliant predictions, so thank you so much for leaving them. You probably already knew I thought they were brilliant predictions, because if I thought they were crap, I would not have featured them. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed, please go and share it with people, anyone, and on websites. It'd be cool to get this video elsewhere. Make sure you hit the like button, because that would help me out immensely. I'd massively appreciate that. And consider subscribing for more Civ weirdness. I always mess about with my hands on videos and I don't know why. So that was weird. Anyway, thank you so much for watching today. My name is Alex and I'll see you in another video soon.